Hey Pete, I promised to give you some teachings about having a medicine bag, also known as a medicine bundle. Um, so I'm finally in the right space to give you these teachings. And yeah, so I'm here. I'm making this little video to teach you a little bit about your bundle that you have that your mom got you. So yeah, let's jump in. So what you have hanging, from what I remember, was hanging on your wall, which is good. It's a good place. You always want to have your bundle facing out somewhere. I think when you and Eden were here, I explained to you about my drum that I have on the wall. It's important when you have um, like objects, gifts that you take care of, that you leave them like out facing something, because it's like honoring the spirit that like gave its life to have like your leather or whatever. So I like that you had it out and about, and it's also important because the medicines that are in it yeah, need to be able to like access you. So yeah, I'll try and keep this as succinct as possible. I'll probably upload this to YouTube so it doesn't like cause any lag or anything like that. So because I'm giving you some teachings, I'm gonna smudge myself if that's okay. I taught you and Eden a bit about that when we were here. So I'm gonna use all four of the medicines, and the reason why I'm using them is because I also need to share with you the teachings of the medicines so you can learn which ones can go in your bundle, or what it means if one of them is in your bundle. So this is some sage. This is just like regular wild sage. We tend to use this sage. We do have prairie sage, like white sage. That's what's in the bundle currently. And you only want to use that sage if it's gifted to you. You never want to buy it because it's kind of been like a little bit appropriated by folks. So, oh, I forgot my feather over there. That's okay. So I'm just gonna quickly smudge myself and the bundle. Usually you don't use your hand, you're supposed to use feathers, but and I'm gonna smudge you too. Just for good medicine. And you never want to put a smudge out, but because I'm in my apartment, I'm just like mindful of my neighbors, so don't do what I just did. You're supposed to take it out and let it burn out like naturally outside, but that's okay. There's a little bit of a smudge to get this message to you in the spiritual realm in a good way by the time you see this. So okay, great. So this is a medicine bundle. Yours might look a little bit different. There's different styles of bundles. I have one that looks a lot more like, ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to pause this and I'll show you what my bundle looks like because I know exactly where it is. Okay, ta-da, it's like it never even left. So mine looks like this. It looks pretty similar to the one that you have. I've had it for a little bit and I've used it a lot, so I don't mind sharing. There's like no medicine in it right now. It's kind of empty. There it is, empty. But yeah, so that's mine. And then this is, actually this one's going to become Lenny's. So I'm going to use this one. But yeah, they're just different styles. Different communities make them differently. Cree people, Anishinaabe people. No one's going to be like saying anything about your medicine bundle like that. So usually when you have your medicine bundle, you can make it or have it gifted. In your case, it was gifted. And then there are rules, but there aren't really rules. Like some people prefer to have their colors on them. So when this one was made, it was made with these two orange and black colors. I didn't have the colors at the time of mine, so I just put like a blue bead. Blue is actually one of my colors, so it works out. But yeah, everyone has colors, like whether you're indigenous or not, your spirit has colors, and those colors like helps the spirit world like see you and like find you. So yeah, so standard issue bundles, sometimes there'll be paint on it, sometimes there'll be engraving. Yeah, it really just is personal choice for the aesthetic. So this one was gifted to me by one of my mentors, and I held on to it because I knew that it was meant for someone, but I didn't know who yet. And if you open it, and it's okay, in this scenario, it's okay that it's open because it doesn't belong to anyone yet. You'll see that there's that, this is the wild white sage that I was talking about earlier. So it looks a little bit different to this. Yeah, so this is white sage, and it's kind of endangered now, so we only ever get it gifted. So usually your standard issue bundle comes with sage in it. And the reason it comes with sage is because it's that purifying, like cleansing medicine. So it's always going to have like good intentions. And we're back. Sorry about that. Usually I would just ignore it, but it was just who was calling. So coming back to the bundles. So I was explaining to you that, you know, when you give, and I might, okay, preface. Anything that is a traditional item that you have that serves a purpose is part of your bundle. So if I use the word bundle, that is why I'm calling it a bundle. So you can call your medicine bag or your medicine pouch your bundle as well. Some people might call it their medicine bundle. So yeah, I'm sprinkling other little teachings where I can. So yeah, it's just about putting in that good sage medicine, that good energy. So when that person receives it, it's already cleansed, it's got good energy, good medicines in it. And that's that. Sage is not the only medicine that someone might gift you in your bundle, or it's not the only medicine that goes in a bundle. So this is where the medicine teachings come in. So we have the 4 traditional medicines here. We've got, I'll go in order. So we've got sage. So sage is your cleansing medicine, which I've mentioned before. You use it when you often do personal ceremonies. So you do a little smudge ceremony. You can smudge your home. You can smudge other people. It's essentially like that cleanser, bringing in good energy. But also it is a connection between the physical world and the spirit realm. So it's a kind of I guess if you were thinking like a chimney sends up smoke and it like ties both things together. So yeah, anytime you have messages or you want to cleanse something, you would light some sage as that vessel. The next medicine is cedar, and cedar is a protection medicine. So you use it in ceremonies around. If you're doing an outdoor ceremony like a lodge or something, you use it around. It's a protection medicine. It's also a medicine, as in you can make cedar tea, you can take cedar baths, and it's a purification in the sense, medicine in the sense that it gets rid of toxins. And people will take cedar baths when they're working through trauma. When the Great Sickness, when COVID was around, a lot of people drank cedar tea because it helped. It's a really powerful like toxin remover almost. If you ever want to make cedar tea, I can teach you, but it's very specific. You have to be careful because you can poison yourself if you don't do it right or if you use too much. And then cedar bats are often used for when people are about to pass into spirit realm, so they're about to pass away. So cedar is that strong protection medicine, and it also works as a medicine as we know it in the Western sense. Then we've got sweetgrass. I think I explained this to you. All of this might be a review from when I gave you the Cobb's Notes version, when you guys were over. And I hope you don't mind this video taking a little bit longer. I just want to make sure you get the teaching. And you guys, maybe you guys are both watching it to learn, and that's okay too, because, you know, Eden's your family, and it's helpful that she knows this stuff too. Or it can be just for you. I've gotten teachings from elders too, where, you know, they'll say, oh, you know, it's okay if you carry your own teachings. You know, your partner doesn't need to know everything. So that can be just for you. But yeah, so this is sweetgrass. It is braided like how you braid hair. It smells really nice. This is a purification medicine. So you burn this after you usually light a smudge. And then this will bring in positive energy and positive ions, and then purify any negative energies or energies that are stuck, or spirits that are stuck. Yeah, it's like a welcoming medicine. So if you want to, like, you're just drawing in like welcoming, purifying, good energies. And then the last one I've got here is tobacco. So, oh, I spilled some. That's okay. So tobacco comes in like a big leaf, but it kind of just, this is what traditional tobacco looks like. So it doesn't like look like, you know, what you would have in your cigarettes or whatever. It comes in a big leaf. I don't have any big leaf right now, but I'll send you a picture another time so you can see. And tobacco is used for a few reasons. One, it can be offered in a bundle. So I have a few bundles here you can see. When you're asking someone for something, or you're expressing gratitude to them. So these are from a few asks I had to give some teachings. I think this one was a gratitude one, just as like a thank you. The ask and the thank you is interchangeable. Sometimes if someone wants to be forward with their ask, they'll give it to you, or they'll ask you and then offer you the tobacco as a thanks. So you usually put that in a bundle. Anishinaabe people, which I think I remember you saying your Nukam, so your grandma was Anishinaabe. We usually use the color red, but you can also use the color white. So to make your bundles. And then you would put your asks. Maybe that's part 2 of the teachings. I'll teach you how to make a bundle. So yeah, but also you don't have to make a bundle. You can offer tobacco right to the lands. So if you have a prayer for someone, or you have an ask, or you need guidance, or yeah, a prayer for someone, guidance, you have an ask, you're trying to speak to spirit or speak to something outside of yourself, whether that's anything you feel we really need to communicate. You're sitting with something, you don't really know where to put it, you can pick up some tobacco, all of those, and just hold it with the intentions that you have, and then offer it to the land. I usually put mine by a tree facing the east, but it doesn't really matter. You can just put it on the grass. So yeah, that's your overview of the medicines. And the reason why I say that I offer those teachings is because you can put all of those medicines in a bundle for yourself. So you've already got that. So as long as you have the bundle, you can open it and close it, but that's only for you to handle. The only time it's meant to be opened by someone else previous is when one's gifted to you. You can open it when you get it, like after that person's given it to you, not in front of them, just to check that the medicines look okay. If you feel like there's a bad energy in it, then you can check those medicines out. Or if you ever have that, just talk to me and we'll cross that bridge. But that's rarely ever really happen. happens sometimes. I'm a bit of the tangent queen. I just like giving information. But yeah, your bundle is open to you. Like, you can, anytime you finish up with a medicine, you just take it out and you put it on the land. You always want to put it back in the land, or you can burn it in a smudge bowl. So yeah, you can use different things. So if you feel like, you know, you need a lot of protection energy, you can just throw in some cedar. If, you know, you need a bit more of a cleansing energy, you can throw in some sage. You know, if you feel like you need a bit of the purification, you can cut a bit of the sweetgrass, throw it in. And if you have like an ask, or you just need extra connectedness, you can put in the tobacco. So you can put all of those medicines in. You can put 2 in. You can put none. You could just have it on you. If I would recommend that if you are carrying a bundle, that you always leave sage in it, because you never know who else like is going to need it, or maybe you need it and you don't know. I always like having some medicine in there rather than like none. But yeah, so I feel like that's pretty much it that you need to know about a bundle. If you have any other questions, just let me know. So I'll give you a quick example. I'm going to be gifting this one to Lenny. He is going on a journey, which, yeah, maybe he'll talk about, or I can share a bit more later after it's done. But he needs to carry his medicines on him for a bit. And also he doesn't have a bundle. And yeah, so since I'm gifting this to Lenny, I'm going to put some medicines in here for him to use. And then he can do whatever he wants with it. I mentioned about a bit of the tobacco previous, right? So what someone else can also do is, if they have a bundle, and I'll use this as an example for Lenny's situation, he's probably going to make a bundle. And the easiest way for him to carry it around is going to be to put that bundle in here and then wear the bundle. So yeah, those are the teachings that I know about the medicine bag. I might know more. If I missed anything, again, just ask the question. And then, yeah, I'd encourage you to wear your bundle. Like, it's yours to wear. The nice thing about it is, like, you know, if you don't want to have it out, you can just wear it under your shirt, right? And, like, you know, no one really kind of sees it. You can, like, kind of protect it like that. So yeah, don't be, like, shy to wear it. I wear mine, like, when I feel like I really need it. They're pretty durable. I've thrown mine in the wash like 2 times. Just by accident. It's okay because it's leather. But yeah, to summarize, it's yours. You know the teachings of the medicines. You can Google them online too. I have a little card, I can mail it to you. And then, yeah, you just use them as you deem fit. Better to have sage in it if you don't have anything, and it's yours to wear, and it will always protect you, and it will always guide you. So that's what having something be a part of your bundle means. So I hope you enjoyed these teachings, and yeah, I hope you don't mind visiting with me a little bit in the virtual space. And you know this, but you ask me anything anytime, and I'm happy to help. And if I don't know the answer, then I know someone who does. So, okay, I'll say bon appétit. I hope you're doing good and you're taking care. Okay, toodles.